Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to solve another problem from CP-31 sheet. So let's get started. Today we will solve problem don't try to count. So let's see what problem saying. So the problem saying we are given a string x of length n and a string s of length m, and when we multiply their length it will always lesser than or equal to 25. What this saying? This saying both string will be always smaller. Okay, and what problem saying we can apply an operation on string s. Which kind of operation we can apply on string s? So operation saying you append the current value of x to the end of the string x. Okay, and the x after that x will be changed. Okay, let's understand what the problem requirement is. Problem saying after what minimum number of operation s will appear in x as a substring. Okay, we have to uh, give the minimum number of operations. So let's first come here and understand the problem carefully. So the problem saying we are given two string x and s. Okay, both are string, and the problem saying we can perform an operation s x many times. And what kind of operation? We can append x into x multiple time, and every time x will change. For example, if my x is this aba, this is my x. After one operation I will add in x, my new x will be at one operation I can append x into x, something like this. Whatever the x, I will append x at the end of the x. So after performing one operation like this, my x will change. Now my x will become like this: aba, this is one x, then aba, this is another x. So now this is my real x. When I perform one more operation, I will perform next operation on this x. So after performing next operation, my x will become like this. Here till this it is x, and till this is another x. So at every operation we can do like this. And the problem saying after how many operations such operation my s uh, becomes substring of x. So what is substring? Substring is the problem requirement is problem saying after how many operation my s becomes substring of x. So substring is uh, substring when we call s is substring of x when my s appear in x, when my x contain s. In that case I can say my s is substring of x. Okay, so let's analyze this problem here. Yeah, my s is this and my x is this. So uh, can we say my s is substring of x? No, because s is not appear in a. For uh, for this condition, first I need to make my x at least equal to of s or more than s. What I'm saying s only appear in x when my x size is larger than s. In that case my x can contain s. So I have to first make my x uh, at least equal to length of s or more than that. For that what I will do, I will apply this condition. How will I apply? For now my my x is a. So what I will do in first operation, my x will become what happen after first operation. It will I will do something like this. For as of now my x is a. So after performing one operation my x become what? A. Okay, and now this is one operation. After that this is my new x. When I apply one more operation, what happens? It become a. Now okay, its length is 4 and its length is 5. Still my x is not equal to s or larger than that. So what I will do, I will apply one more operation. After applying one more operation, what's happen? uh, this is my x. After applying this operation my x become 8 times 1. This is one x and this is another x. Now my x is of 8 length. So my now can we say now my s is substring of s? Yes, because x contain s. Here s is a. And if I highlight this any portion, this is my s. of 5. Okay, this is my S. So now my X containing A, after how many operation? After 3 operation. This is one operation, this is another operation, and this is another. So first operation, second operation, third operation. So after third operation, I can say my S is substring of X. Okay, yeah, this is the idea. So in that case, what I will return? I will return 3, because I need to 3 operation to make S as a substring of X. Okay, let's analyze this problem. Now, in this problem, here length is same. Here there is 5 character. Here is also 5 character. But S is not substring of X, because X not containing S. Here is no force here. So I have to apply this operation. So we have to understand, when their length is same and still S is not a substring, we should perform one operation. Let's say after performing one operation, you will see my S becomes substring of my S becomes substring of X. How? Let's right now my X is this E F O R C. When I apply one more operation, means when I apply this operation X plus X, what's happened? Again I will add one more X, E F O R C. Okay, right now I have applied one operation on X. Which operation? X plus X operation, and it transformed to this. Now can I say my S is substring of X? Yes, because if I highlight this portion, let me highlight. If I highlight, this is my FORCE, this is S. Now my X containing S. So yes, this S is substring of X. After how many operation? How many operation I need to make S as a substring of X? Only one. I apply only one operation and it become valid. So yeah, here I will return what? I will return 1 in this case. So what we understand from first example, we have understand my X only my S only becomes substring of X when my X length is at least equal to S or more than that. Because if my S is smaller than S, how X contain S? It is not possible. For that, first I need to make X length equal to S. So I will apply this operation until my X length become greater than or equal to X. So yeah, in this first operation I did this. In next second example, their length is same, still their S is not substring of X. So what I did, I apply one more operation. I apply one operation and now S becomes substring of X. So why only one operation? Why not two? Because even if you perform another operation, I am just copying this pattern multiple times. If my S have to become substring of X, it will become in one operation. Otherwise, it will not become any number of operation. So one operation is enough when both length is same. If both length is same, you will just apply one operation. It will become substring of S. If it not, it will never, because from the next pattern it will just copying the same idea. In next pattern, what I will do, in next operation I will just add this same thing here. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, let's understand this operation. Why we are taking so many example? Because after solving this example, you yourself able to write algorithm for this problem. From two example, you have understand that you have understand two things. One thing, I have to make X at least length of S, and from this example you have understood, even if their length is same, you should try one more operation, because it's happened something like this, that in first operation X is not able to contain S, but after performing one operation it is able to. So that's why let's analyze this problem example. So here my X is AABB and my S is only BA. What's happened here, my X is larger than S, but still my AB is not substring of X. So what I have to do, I will still I got in my first thought, in first go, I can't say S cannot be substring of S without performing any operation. In that case, when my X is equal to larger than S, I will perform one operation at least. Then I will say whether it is substring of X or not. So without her performing any operation, I can't say. So let's perform one operation. So when I perform one operation, my x becomes what, what my x become x plus x. So simply right now my x is a bb. After applying operation, it become a bb. I have just uh, add them like this. Can we say, can I say my s is now here, my s is substring of x? Yes. So from this example, we have understand, even if x is larger than s, if x is length is larger than s, still we should apply one operation. There is chances that appear as substring in x. Okay. Now let's analyze this problem. Okay, here my s is ABAB, and here it is ABABA. Okay, so can you tell my s is ever become substring of s? Okay, you must thinking we can't say until x length is equal to s. So let's first make x length equal to s. So right now its length is ABA. In first operation, my x is ABA and ABA. Can you see the pattern? Now, after applying one operation, my x transform to ABAABB. From the next operation, it just uh, repeating the same pattern. From the next pattern, what happens again? What happens? I again add ABAABB. So if you see here, my A repeating twice, here my a appearing twice. If I perform another operation like this, a b a b a, again a b a b a, can you see every time this pattern is repeating itself? Every time after b, I am getting 2a twice. If I perform next operation, it following this pattern, a b a b a. Now after that, this pattern, it is never appearing like something like this, ab. So what we have understood, after performing one operation, after making x equal to s, if it is still not able, if my s is still not become substring of x, in that case I can say it will never, because after that we know it's just repeating the pattern, nothing else. So first try to make x length at least equal to s, then check. If it is not equal to s, try one more operation. After that, if it is still not making s as a substring of x, in that case I will simply say my x is not a substring of x after performing any operation. So what we have understood, before writing our algorithm, let's first understand our observation, what we have observe from this example, so that we can write our algorithm around it. So the first thing we have understood, we should first try to make our x length at least equal to or greater than s. What next? Even if their length is equal, even if their length is equal or larger than that, I should perform one more operation. Okay. Then I will check whether my s is substring of x or not. If it is still not a substring of x, I will simply return it can't be. So let's come to problem and see what's the output we have to return. What kind of input we will be given? We are given a length, b length, means this is first line. In test case of each test case, here the first line telling the length of x and length of s. Here this is x and this is s. Okay, and what we have to return? We have to return the minimum number of operation to make s as a substring of x. So yeah, let's come to our IntelliJ and try to code it. So I have already made the file. Don't try to count. Now I will write code here directly. So what I will do, I will simply make function, because we know static. In Codeforces, we have to write our function name ourselves, everything we have to write ourselves. So just we are doing that. Public static, what we have to return in type, what we can name our function. Simply we check whether it is substring or not. It's substring or not. And what thing we will be given? A string x and a string s. Okay. Uh, let's now what we have to check first. We have to count the minimum number of operation. For that, let's take a variable called count. Okay. Now, what we have to do? First, we have to try to make x length at least equal to or larger than s. So for that, what I will do? I will simply run a while loop. For before that, I use a string builder because every time I need to transform my x. So every time I need to add x into x. For that, I will use string builder. And if you know the property of string builder, it is space efficient. It not create a new string every time. It append same string into the same. It append next string into the same string. So that's why I'm using this string builder. Yeah, we can. Okay, let's simply create its object string builder, and start with x because we know we have to add x into x. So I will start with 1x. Then what I will do, I will simply check if my sb dot spring builder dot length is smaller than x s dot length. In that case, what I will do, I will simply keep adding in my sb dot append. Hope you can able to see. Yeah. What I have to do, I have to say, add s into x into x. So what I will do simply, I started with x. I simply add one more x. So I append new x. Here my x is I have stored x into SB. So next time I will simply append SB because now my x is into SB. I have already appended in my first step. In next step, I simply append that SB into new SB. This create a new SB with this x and SB. Okay. And now I have performed one operation. So I will simply increase the operation count. After when my SB length become equal to or larger than that, my while loop gets end. What I will check? I will check if my SB, first I need to make it to string, my SB dot to string dot contain. I will check whether my SB contains S or not as a substring. So I will check. First I check like this. If my SB contain yes or not. If it contains, what I will do is simply return count. Okay. Let me return right. Okay. Otherwise, what I will do, I will make SP length. I will apply one more operation because we have understood even if SB even my x length is larger than or equal to s, still we should apply one more operation. Then we should judge. Without this, we shouldn't judge. So I will apply one more operation. So simply what I will do, I will append another SB like this. And as I have performed one operation, I will simply increase its count. Now I can only give one chance. This is one chance I have given. Even if my x length is larger than that, even after my s even after my x s is not appear as substring in x, then I can say it never, because we know it repeat the same pattern afterward. So simply what I can do, I will write here ternary operation. Here I will simply check if my s like this, if my sb dot to string dot contains, if it contains s, then what I will ask, if it contains s, then yeah, I will return count. Otherwise, what I will do, I will simply return -1 and I will return it like this. So this is the whole algorithm of the for this problem. Let's now try to call the function. For calling the function, we should first read this input value from the file. So we know how we will read using scanner. So let's make a scanner object like this scanner. This is a boilerplate code we write in every problem. So let's do this fastly. Now, why I have to import a scanner, insert new. Okay, I need to use new operator. Yeah, what now? I will first the, read the number of test cases. For that, I will use t sc dot next. It give me the number of test cases. After that, what I will do? I iterate over each test case until my all test gets end. So like this, in each test case, first line telling the number of s length or x length. So let's read that. Let's call x length m. So uh, we can read something like this: s dot sc dot next int, because it is int variable. Again, for s length, I will call it m sc dot next int. Okay, from next input line, what it's containing, it's containing uh, string of x, it containing x. So simply read like this: x dot next. Okay, and next line contain s, so read like this: sc dot next, like this. Yeah, so I why? Okay, don't confuse what I am writing here. In first test case, first line containing the first input containing the number of s, length of the x, this containing length of the s. Here, this is x, this is s. That's why I am here four line, one, two, three, four. So I have to read four input for each test case. So this is what I am doing. Now, what I can do, I can simply call my function. What's my function name is? What we have given it is string, we call this, and pass x and s like this: first x then s, like this. And what I can do, I can simply print it, because we know in Codeforces we print system dot out dot print ln, and just wrap like this. Here system spelling mistake system. Okay, yeah, this is the whole algorithm. Check out spelling is also incorrect. Yeah, this is the whole algorithm for this problem. So let's quickly copy this, control A, control C, and come to our Codeforces and submit it. Before submitting, let's read the problem number. It is 1881A. 1881A. Keep this in mind and come to submit section. Here, first write 1A so that we don't forget, and just simply paste our algorithm. Oh, and now what I can do, I can submit. Let's see. Here it's getting submitted. It's running on test cases. It's taking too much time. It's taking more than expected. Yeah, it's get accepted. Yeah, so our algorithm is correct. This is the this is the algorithm for this problem. If you like the explanation, please consider to like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.